Hi guys, my name's Nadine, welcome to my channel. So it's been, I think, probably about a month since my last video. Really sorry for that. That wasn't what I was intending, but in honesty I've just been working really long hours this month, well, for this last month. And in all honesty I am working really long hours for the next 2 weeks as well. But I did go to a car boot sale this morning and I've got some things that I picked up there to show you. And I'm hoping to go to another local car boot next weekend, so fingers crossed I've got some more pickups then for you. And then after the next 2 weeks my hours sort of settle down a little bit and I can make some of the content that I was really hoping to make. So yeah, those are the plans. Anyway, we'll see how it actually goes in practice, but yeah, they're my plans. So yeah, first off then, I have a load of things from this morning to show you. Oh gosh, falling. But I have some pickups that I've kept aside that I wanted to show you, that I ordered from Arrow. I've had these for about a month now, so let me show you what I got there. Oh, and there's like a Vinted as well, and I think that was a charity shop pickup. Charity shop, I got Star Trek Into Darkness. That was 50p. So I'm very happy with that price. I haven't seen all of these Star Trek movies. I think there's 3 of them. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, I thought 50p, I will grab that. From a seller on Vinted, I ordered this. It's called Deadball, and it's like a zombie baseball, Japanese I think it is, film. And I watched the trailer for it and it looked a bit nuts. And so yeah, I thought I will go for that. I love zombies. And I love Japanese films, so there we go. And speaking of Japanese films then, what I got from Arrow. First off, I have the Vengeance trilogy. So this has Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, Lady Vengeance. And like loads and loads of special features as you would expect with Arrow. So I haven't watched these for a long time and I'm looking forward to revisiting those. And I also got the One Missed Call trilogy. This is what I chose with my like reward points that I had from Arrow. So it was only like 15 quid, but I got it for free and the other stuff I paid for. So yeah. I remember really liking these films when I watched them before, so I'm looking forward to that. And then one that I haven't seen, The Last Matinee, and I think it was only like £5 or £10, something like that. It wasn't a lot anyway. So yeah, they were the ones that I'd had put to one side to show you. So, the car boot pickups from this morning. It's my first car boot of the year, so I was really excited when I got up this morning that I was going to be going. I love a car boot. Right then. So here, first of all, I think these were like 50p each if memory serves me right. So I have Let Me In. This is the remake to Let the Right One In. So this is the American remake. The original is a Swedish film. I don't think I've seen either. I have read the book. I remember enjoying that, but yeah. There's that one. And then I recently picked up from a charity shop The First Blade, and I rewatched that a week ago and I had such a good time, so I was thrilled when I found Blade 2 and Blade Trinity. So I'm planning on watching these next weekend, hopefully. And then not a horror, but it's got Nicolas Cage in it, and I like Nicolas Cage. It's Bangkok Dangerous, which is one that I haven't seen. Right, where next? Let's go for these ones. Okay, so somebody was getting rid of loads of his Blu Rays and he was doing them for £1 each or 2 for £1.50. So I couldn't resist. So 75p each for all of these. So first off, I was convinced that I had this one on DVD already, and so this was going to be an upgrade. I have come home and had a look and I can't find it, so I'm assuming it's one that went when I had to resell everything before. And it's Battleship. Look, it's not the greatest film in the world, but it's reasonably entertaining, and yeah, I've seen this a few times since it was released, and it's good fun. It's alright. And then I bought Inkheart, which I've only ever seen once years ago, and this is still sealed. I read the first book in this series as well, and it's got Brendan Fraser in it, Paul Bettany, Helen Mirren, Jim Broadbent, Andy Serkis, and it's about this guy and his daughter. They basically get sucked into this book world where the mother has gone missing years ago. That doesn't really sell it very well. It was an entertaining film, I seem to remember, and I thought, oh, for 75p I will give that a rewatch. Next, The Mummy, the Tom Cruise film. I have seen this one as well in the past, and again it was an entertaining enough watch, and I thought I'll give it another go. And then this one, Riddick, Chronicles of Riddick. I really like Pitch Black, and I've seen this before too, and it was okay. Wanted, which is a film that I really like. I've watched this a few times, so I'm happy to have this one back in my collection. And Sealed, Deep Blue Sea. Sadly, obviously, it's not the lovely, gorgeous Arrow release that's come out recently, but I'm happy enough to have this one for 75p. Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. I am on the lookout for the Underworld movies when I'm on my travels. I often see them on DVD, but I've kind of been leaving them a little bit because I feel like I'm not desperate to have them in my collection. They're going to be easy enough to find on Blu Ray, so I don't feel like I need to have like a holding place for them. So there's that. And then I got the complete Bourne 4 movie collections. We've got Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, Bourne Ultimatum, and the Bourne Legacy. So yeah, 75p, you can't go wrong. So that was those. Where should I put that? Here, no, here. And that was it from there. It's just perfume. Okay, and then I've got some books. I think there might be more films. There's more films coming, but these are on top. Oh, so one guy was just getting rid of things for free. So none of these are horror, but I grabbed them just to have a look later and see what I think. And if not, then I'll put them in like the little village library, like free library thing. Because they were free anyway. So I've got Victoria Hislop's The Thread. I've never read anything by her, so I don't know what that's like. Donna Leon, Give Unto Others. It's a Commissario Guido Brunetti mystery. I haven't read any of those either, but I would like to. Blackberry Wine by Joanne Harris, who wrote Chocolat. And Louise Penny's The Long Way Home, which I believe is also like murder mystery, like crime series. I've heard good things about her writing, so I thought I'll grab that for the princely sum of nothing. And then I picked these up. These were £1 each, which is it's more than I normally spend, but I was happy because it's not often that I see Clive Barker books around really anymore. So I got Imagica, The Hellbound Heart, which is Hellraiser. I've read this before, I've got it on my Kindle, but I prefer to have things physically if possible. Weave World, and The Damnation Game. So that is those. Right then. And then these were £7 for £1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, £7 for £1. So I've got a mix of Blu Rays and DVDs. So I'll show you the DVDs first. So the first one then is Sphere, which I know I've seen years ago and I don't really remember it. I picked this up, Jaws 2-disc special edition. I think it was my last haul I showed you that I got Jaws from the charity shop, but I thought this is a 2-disc special edition and it just looks a tiny bit prettier, so I'll get rid of this one and keep this one. Wind Chill and Piranha Double D. Oh, it's got the Hoff in it. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Double the action, double the terror, double the D's. And then, yeah, a few Blu Rays. I got Skyline, which I honestly couldn't remember if I still had. I've seen this a few times, sort of sci-fi, and it was entertaining, so I thought I'll grab this one again. Gravity, starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. I remember enjoying this when it came out, so I'm happy to rewatch that one. And then Underworld Awakening. 3D, it says. Do I have to watch it in 3D? I don't like 3D. Also playable in 2D. Good. 3D gives me headaches. I like the idea of it, but it just does not work for me. So yeah, that was my haul today. Let me know what you think of these movies, and I will catch you next time. See you later, guys. Bye. Just to add on very quickly, I forgot to say about these. They'd kind of fallen to the side. Two other DVDs that I got was The Fog, the original John Carpenter. I love this film. And Critters 4. These were 25p each. Critters, I'm looking for the full set also, so I was happy to find this. Yeah, completely missed those. Sorry guys. That is it. I'm sure that's it. Okay, bye.